Setting up the camera. Haven't done this in a while. Good morning, Mathletes and Filmmakers. It is Wednesday, July 3rd, and I'm back. It is finally summer. I am officially a senior, and Caitlin has graduated. Something in there doesn't seem fair. Just kidding. Congratulations, Caitlin, really. And I can't wait for you to move out to California so that we can hang out. So, what's new with me? What have you guys missed? Well, I've moved. I live downstairs now, which is awesome because I personally think that stairs are the worst invention of human history. When I moved, I also got the chance to redecorate. So, Wall of Stuff 2.0. And this is my favorite thing ever. Check this out. One of my teammates painted it for me, and it's so good. It gets this place of honor right here. Also, I got this awesome new chair from IKEA, which just makes me look like an evil mastermind. What else? This past weekend, I helped one of my friends move. We took a 3-day road trip from LA to Seattle and saw a lot of cool things. We drove over the Golden Gate Bridge, we took a semi-planned detour through the Redwoods, and we saw a drive-through tree. What? My friend's cat, who has been in these videos before, also made the trip with us, and it was just distractingly cute the entire way. Most of the ride, she just slept in the backseat on the floor, and because it was cooler, and she could make herself a little, like, cave underneath the seat. But then every half hour or so, she would get up and sit on the center console and look out, make sure we were still on track, and then head right back to her spot. And after a while, she figured out she could sit up on the little ledge by the back window and just watch everything, and it was so cute. Basically, all of the time that I did not spend driving on this road trip, I spent watching the cat. And once we got there, I got to visit another friend who lives in Seattle ever since he graduated last year. We got to see his office at Microsoft, we went to one of his Ultimate games and cheered him on, and hung out, played some video games, played some board games, put together some IKEA furniture for Chrissy's new apartment. He showed me this awesome trading card game. It's World of Warcraft, which I play a lot on the computer, but in cards. And since it's a trading card game, you can build your deck with whatever class you want. So like a druid, or a mage, or a warlock, or a death knight, etc. And you can also build it with different abilities and allies and equipment. We had a fun little negotiating session, and it already feels like a pretty addicting game. Plus, there are these rare cards that you can redeem for rare items in the actual game, and I can sell this for real money. I paid like 20 bucks for a starter deck and 3 booster packs, and I got one of these rare cards, which I looked up, and I could sell for $150 on eBay. It's a ghostly charger mount, and some mount collector out there will buy this. So I'd say that was a good purchase, and it was just a really great weekend, but also kind of sad. And the entire road trip, my friend just kept saying, like, it's so weird to be driving in one direction knowing that I'm not going to come back. And it reminded me that that was probably the last weekend I'm going to be able to see them in quite a while. And someone moving is kind of one of those rare times where you can actually point out a turning point in a friendship. Like, it's common for friends to drift apart from, you know, changing interests or getting new friends or someone starting a relationship. But those, like, definitive times, those are definitely the worst, because you can feel the change immediately. It just feels like I've been cut off. And 2 of those times have happened in the past couple of weeks. Graduation and now moving away. And I don't know about you guys, but when that happens, I kind of worry about what I'm gonna do now. You know, those are my best friends, and they're just not around anymore. Some people may think I'm being overly melodramatic, but I rely on my friends a lot for having fun, for making Caltech bearable, for keeping me going. They're just pretty unreplaceable, and I feel like I don't let them know that enough. So, to those people, thank you for being my friend, for including me, for keeping my secrets, for taking the time to figure out what's important to me, for forgiving me when I'm being an asshole, for not hurting me even though you had much more power to do so than anyone else. To quote Say Frank, maybe the greatest gift you've given me is allowing me to stop searching for my place. We're friends. That is the place. And it's a kind of love, as awkward as that is to say. Not as binding in the day-to-day as love for lovers, but it has the same responsibilities. And I'm really gonna miss you guys next year. After all, you can love someone so much, but you can never love people as much as you can miss them. Caitlin, I'll see you on Monday.